昨日、少し寒かったですが、今日、寒くないです。In here we have four joys. The first one, wa. The second, ni. The third, mo. And the last one, o. In here we have the two places to put, so we have to choose one of four. So which one do you think is correct? If we translate to be English, it could be like this. It was cold yesterday, but it's not cold today. So which one do you think is correct? For the first joy, what we will use when we want to create a sentence that have the subject and object. For example, 私は学生です。So what will be between the object and the subject of the sentence. And for the second choice, they use ni. Ni we will use with the verb, and it means to. For example, 学校に行きます。スーパーに行きます。which means I go to school or I go to the supermarket. And the third, mo is mean also. For example, 私も学生です。which means I am also a student. 彼女も学生です。She is also a student. Like this. And the last one, they use o. O we will use to help the verb. For example, ご飯を食べます。食べます is a verb. And ご飯 is mean the rice, which means eat rice or have a lunch. So when you want to use o, you can use to help the verb 食べます or 飲みます。So in here, the correct one is the number 1. And they say, 昨日は少し寒かったですが、今日は寒くないです。昨日 is mean yesterday. 少し寒かったです。And 少し is mean a little bit, right? And 寒かった is mean was cold, which mean. So in here, we create a sentence that have the object, and the object in here is 昨日 is mean yesterday. And 少し寒かったです will be the object of the sentence. So in the case like we use wa to create a sentence that we want to specify that yesterday was cold, right? So we take the yesterday to be the object. 昨日は寒かったですが and ga in ga is mean but. In Japanese, if you put end by ga, it mean but. And they continue by kyo. Kyo is mean today. 今日は寒くないです。今日は寒くないです。寒くない is mean is not cold. 寒いです is mean cold, right? 寒い is mean cold. But you say 寒くない which means it's not cold. So in here we also have the object 今日 and the the subject will be the kyo, and the object will be samukunitis. So in the case like it, we use wa because we have the subject and the object. So the between subject and object we use wa. So we can say like kyo wa samukunitis. So the correct one is number 1. Chichi wa mai asa kohi o nagara shinbun o yomimasu. Chichi wa mai asa kohi o nagara shinbun o yomimasu. In here we have 4 choices. The first one, no mu. The second, no mi. The third, nonde. And the last one, nonda. If we translate to be English, it could be like, my father reads the newspaper while drinking coffee every morning. Chichi is mean my father. When you say about your father, you can say chichi. But when you say another father, you can say otosan. Otosan is a polite form. So in here, chichi is mean my father. My asa is mean every day or every morning. Kohi is mean coffee. And o, right. And in here we had the verb nomu. Nomu is mean drink. If you drink coffee or you drink water or drink juice, you can use nomu. Or you eat you have a medicine, you can say no kusuri o nomu, like this, nomimasu. So we have the verb like nomu, but in here they change to be like the mass form. All right, nomu is mean the dictionary form, and the second nomi is mean the noun, right? Or nomimasu could be the mass form. Nonde is be the te form, and nonda is the past tense. And shinbun is mean the newspaper. Yomimasu is mean read the newspaper. So the problem is nagara. We should know how to use the grammar nagara, right? When you want to use the grammar nagara, we should change the verb to be the mass form, and after that we cut out the mas. For example, tabe mas. We don't say tabe mas. When we use the nagara, we say tabe nagara, like this. So in here, nomu is not correct, right? But the second one, nomi nagara, that is correct, the correct one, because we say nomimasu, right? Nomimasu, but we cut out the mas, so it just left only nomi. So the correct one is nomi nagara shinbun o yomimasu, like this. Chichi wa mai asa kohi o nomi nagara shinbun o yomimasu. Which means my father reads the newspaper while drinking coffee every morning. So the correct one is the number 2, because when you use with the nagara, you should change the verb to be the mass form, but you cut out the mas, so it's just left only no mi. And after that followed by nagara. And the grammar and nagara they will use when we have the two things happen together. In here the first thing is mean drinking coffee, right? And the second thing that happened is mean reading the newspaper. So we have the two situations that happen at the same time. So we use nagara, and every time we use the verb with the nagara, we should change to be the must form and cut out the must. Like no mi must, cut out no mi nagara, tabe must, tabe nagara, like this. Minami machi wa umi ga kirei, shizuka desu. The first joy, mo. The second joy, ya. The third joy, de. And the last one, to. Which answer do you think is correct for this sentence? Let me translate to the English. It could be like this. Minami town has a beautiful sea and is quiet. So Minami machi is mean the city or the town, and mi machi is mean the city or the town, and Minami is mean the south. Or if you don't translate, you can use like Minami town, like this. And the next umi is mean the sea. Kirei is mean beautiful, and shizuka is mean quiet. So this mean they want to say about that the Minami town has a beautiful sea, and that sea is quiet. So in here they use mo, ya, de, and to. So which one do you think is correct? Mo is mean also. For example, watashi mo gakusei desu. Anata mo gakusei desu. For example, I am also a student. You are also a student too. So in the case we use mo. And the second they say ya. Ya we will use to represent things, and ya, the between ya it should be the noun. For example, nomimono ya tabemono nado, like this. It means nomimono is mean drinking, and tabemono is mean the thing for eating. So when you will use ya, the between ya should be ya will be in between the noun, two nouns, right? And the third, de. In here, if you use with the praise, it can be like at. For example, super de kaimono o shimashita, which means I go shopping at the supermarket. But when you use with the adjective, for example, kirei, right? Kirei de is mean and. So if you transfer to be English, it can be like and. And the last one, to, which means you use is mean and or with, just depend the sentence. For example, watashi to tomodachi wa gakusei desu, which means I and my friends are students. A to B wa onaji desu, which means A and B just the same. So the correct one is the number 3. Minami machi wa umi ga kirei de shizuka desu, which means the Minami town has a beautiful sea and is quiet. Or they want to say that the sea is beautiful and quiet, like this. So when you use de with the kirei is the noun adjective, right? So when you use with the nice teeth with a de, it can be translated like ant. And Shizuka is also be the nice teeth, is quiet. So in this one, the correct one is number 3. Watashi wa 小さい時、納豆が好き、でした。1、ない。2、じゃない。3、ありません。4、じゃありません。In here we have the 4 joints. So which one do you think is the correct one? Now let be translate to be English. Here we like this. When I was little, I didn't like natto. Watashi is mean I, and jisai toki, which mean when I was little. Natto. Natto is the name of the Japanese eating food, and that name is called natto. And suki is mean light, right? Light. And dot something, and deshita is mean the past tense. So that means in here they want to create a sentence in the past tense by using the verb suki, right? So in Japanese, when you want to create a negative sentence, it should be de wa nai or janai, right? So in here, you say suki, right? So it should be suki de wa nai or suki de wa arimasen. So that is the polite form, but you say the ja should be suki ja nai or suki ja arimasen. So that means the first join and the third join is not correct, because that is not the negative form. So in here we just have only 2 joins. The first is the number 2, ja nai, and the second join is the number 4, ja arimasen. But we should know that when we want to create a negative sentence, and when we use nai, it should be like nakata. So if you say suki ja nakata, that is the correct sentence. But in here they just say suki ja nai. That means that is the present tense. So it's not the past tense. So when we use the suki with arimasen, it should be suki ja arimasen deshita, right? Ja arimasen is the polite form. Ja nai is not the polite form. So the correct one is the number 4, suki ja arimasen. And when we create a sentence, should be like this. Watashi wa 小さい時、納豆が好きじゃありませんでした。私は小さい時、which means when I was little, 納豆が好きじゃありませんでした。I didn't like 納豆。So the correct one is number 4, じゃありません。